Hi everyone, welcome back to my TemTem playthrough, and this is part 41. Last episode, I believe we have explored Pillars of High Above and we reached Miyuko village. In today's episode, we will go ahead and try to explore this village as well as find the shrine where we're supposed to talk to the high priest. Now you might have seen the timer for this video and it is pretty small. I'm pretty sure that I haven't done any smaller episodes for this game and I just want to try it out. Anyway, here we are at the entrance. Now Miyuko village is pretty huge, but we really don't have that many items to complete here. There are probably around 2 quests that we do get an update for, but that's all. Once we do enter, we have Masaki here. Although he does welcome us to this community, he says that we have to find the high priest in the temple. That's alright. So let me quickly go ahead and just check out the map. I don't believe we have anything much after this. There's just one huge area that is currently blocked, and that is probably the last part of Sipanku. This is definitely exciting considering the fact that the storyline has been ramping up since we came to Sipanku. So I'm pretty sure we'll get to kind of a conclusion. At least I hope so for Bel Soto clan. Anyway, I'm just exploring this village right now. We do have the dojo here, which we are unable to access until we do go to the post game. Now, before we move on to the right path, which I believe is right here up the hill, I'll just go ahead and check out this dead end. As usual, I'm hoping to at least try my best in completing all of the side quests. I'm not sure how well it's gonna go, but hopefully it's not too much work. I'm also gonna try and keep it for the post game. Now this house right here was empty, which is kind of suspicious. There were no stickers as well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. Here's a sticker. Alright. I'm kind of surprised. The stickers are, most of them are actually damaged, but we have not yet met with a person who could actually help us repair it. That is definitely something I have to look out for. I do remember the old lady talking about the sticker repairer being here in Sipanku, but we have not actually seen anyone with that kind of quest. Pretty interesting. My guess is that we'll probably be able to find that person in the next region, which we will probably be going to in either the next episode or the episode after that. Right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and check out all of the houses. Since we don't really have any markers, I guess I'm just hoping that we'll be able to find some items, which we really haven't till now. Anyway, this was another dead end, so I'm just gonna go ahead and make my way back. We do have to move on forward. Crossing this bridge here, we do have someone interesting. It's Hector. If you remember, we do have a quest to talk to Hector all over Sipanku, and I believe we have almost completed this quest, or I guess we have one more place to go. Crossing over the bridge, it seems that we have another huge section here. We do have a new quest, which I'm pretty excited to accept, but we are finally able to find an item. Thank God, there is at least one in this place. We were able to find a new sticker for Shun as well. I haven't been looking into the stickers. Probably will pick it up at some point. If you remember, we have to complete around 200 stickers or probably 100 stickers to get a gift. I'm pretty sure I don't have that many stickers right now. Unless, of course, we do find the sticker repairer. In that case, it will probably be easier. But of course, here is the new quest. Let's quickly go ahead and accept it. There we go. Alright. I am not too worried about these side quests right now, as I'm trying to follow the main quest. I think the only pathway for me to explore now would be heading upwards. We do have a dead end over here, but at the end it seems that we have a temple, so I'm quickly gonna go ahead and go here. Seems like we did get a kind of a cutscene. We have Bel Soto clan member here, which is pretty interesting. Dr. Junko. Suspicious. Although, let me make my way up. This is the entrance for the shrine, and as you can see, it looks super cool. Let's quickly enter it and talk to the high priest. We do get a cutscene immediately as soon as I enter. Now the high priest is really not impressed. He says that we are all just the same, which is kind of wrong, considering that Bel Soto clan is actually stealing and kind of hurting people, where we're just trying to rescue everyone. I'm really not sure why he is not convinced. Yep, he also asks us to shut up, which is kind of rude. But we really can't do much. All we need to do is try to convince him and the other people here to help us. At this point, we do have a couple of pointers. It seems that we have to talk to everyone and see what we do get. We have people in both the sites. So I guess I'll have to just talk to everyone here. Alright. Let's start with this one. Former tamer. Interesting. It seems that people who are becoming priests are actually giving up on battling, which is interesting. Right here we have Mitsuru, who is having a quest for us. He used to be a scientist at Nanto Lab, which is interesting. Alright. Basic steps. I am not sure what I'm supposed to do over there, but I'm considering that we have to convince that researcher to help us. Other than him, let me talk to everyone else. Right here we have someone suspicious. I believe this is the same lady that we did come across when we were in the sauna with Drs. Asaya and Carlos. We do have to battle her in order to resolve everything. Probably she will disappear once we battle her, but that's alright. I mean, we are pretty sure that Bel Soto clan is here around Miyuko village. So all we have to do is try to find them. We've already found a Dr. Junko, who was actually right next to the entrance of the temple. So it makes sense that we'll find the whole Bel Soto clan around as well. Now this challenger here, she's pretty tough. I'm definitely having a bit of an issue trying to take her TemTems down. As far as the battling goes, I'm not too worried. Now, it seems that my team members are at level 73, which is really good. We do have some really tough battles coming up. Overall, the only thing I can say right now is that go ahead and level up your TemTems. At the end of Sipanku, you do have a very tough boss battle. It's also like a series of battle one after the other, where you're not able to really heal up your TemTems. So you do have to stock up on your healing items, as well as make sure that you're able to defeat all of these trainers at once. Now for Scrunch, I definitely have to use Turbine, and that does take it down. For Inky, I'm just gonna try using, yep, there we go, melee move, which took it down as well. Pretty good. With difficulty, we were still able to take her down. There's a cutscene with Homaru, and it seems that they are How can we help you? Seems like she's on our side, which is actually pretty interesting. Her name is Shiratama, and I guess the only thing we can do is ask her to help us with all these things. She does say that Sacred Lake is the next area where we are supposed to explore. That is where the Belsoto clan flying castle will actually land. So we do have to be there when it does to kind of get on into it. Once we talk to her, it seems that Carlos is here with our friend Berhano, who, if you remember, we actually rescued in Ivaba. Considering that we had this chat, it still seems that the High Priest is really not ready to agree with us. So we might have to convince him at some point. Probably right away. Let's quickly go ahead and talk to him. Let's see how we can confirm or at least convince him. He says that we have to give him a Inky in order to get permission to go to the Sacred Lake. That's alright. We do have a Inky in our box, so I'll quickly go ahead and get it. After I think 5 minutes, I was able to come back here. There we go. Here is my Inky as a token. I wonder why this TemTem is so important for them. But of course, once we do give it, he gives us the permission to go into the Sacred Lake. Well, it seems that we have to move on forward. Carlos and Berhano will come with us as well. Other than this, we just have one more side quest which we did actually accept. That is the quest of accepting the ex-Nanto Lab, I would say researcher, to come back. Either way, we are here. I've healed up my TemTems and I think we are ready to go ahead and head out. Going through here, we have another bridge. This one's pretty long and it does go to the next area. Once we come here, we have another cutscene. It seems that we have to go ahead and clear out this area, the Sacred Lake. Belsoto clan might be hiding in here and they are blending in with the other priests. So we do have to battle all of these tamers. Yep, around 12 tamers, I'm guessing. Let me give it a count. Yep, it's 12 tamers. This is something I will have to definitely take up. You know what, in fact, let me quickly go ahead and actually defeat a couple of them in this episode, since I do have around 10 more minutes. Now you might hear the rain in the background and I'm really sorry about that. Unfortunately, I am not able to remove it from my audio, so you might kind of hear it in the background. But of course, here is the first tamer. Now, not all of these tamers are actually Belsoto clan members. Some of them are genuine and we really don't have to worry about them. I kind of feel like this one here might be genuine as well. Maybe this person is actually a pilgrim who is just visiting the Sacred Lake. Either way, they are pretty tough, as you can see. Level 72 is no joke. They are pretty strong and can actually take down your TemTems easily. So you do have to be a bit more careful. Thankfully, I was able to take down Nezla. The next thing to do is focus on Gazuma, which in this case, I think I should have just gone with Antan. Crystal moves are super effective against it. Unfortunately, at this point, my internet is slowing down, and this is because I have been recording for the past, I would say, 2.5 hours. Yes, the past 2 episodes are recorded with this, so it has been quite a long time. To be honest, this game is super fun and I do enjoy playing it over the weekends. But I must say at some point I do get exhausted of just playing it. So I think I'll go ahead and end out this episode in a few minutes. The one thing I really like about Sacred Lake is that you have a lot of stickers here, so don't miss them. They're at the edge of the surrounding of the lake, so just go ahead and pick them up when you see them. Here we have another elderly pilgrim. Let's quickly go ahead and defeat him as well. I would recommend going ahead and healing up your TemTems in the Temporium rather than using your items. As we do have a really tough battle coming up, I would recommend saving up your money and your items for that. Considering that you'll not be able to access the Temporium once you go to the next area, it's better to just save up right now. Just go ahead and use your smoke bombs. Go back to the Temporium here in Miyuko village and heal up your TemTems. You can also try using your fuel, which will help as well. In any case, we have a Crema which we defeated here. I believe it is part water type, which is interesting. Unfortunately, my starter just went down, but we were able to take down the Grumper in the very next turn. There we go. Interesting. I'm really hoping that my starter will be able to pull its own weight, considering the amount of time it has fainted in the previous episode and this one. Either way, I think this is a really good place for me to end out this episode. In the next episode, we are going to go ahead and take down all the teamers here in Sacred Lake and see what happens next. In any case, hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please put a like, and if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my channel as it really helps me a lot. If you'd like to support me more on Patreon or Ko-fi, check out the links in my description. But I'll see you all in the next one.